It is the defense's turn to call witnesses in Hunter Biden's federal gun trial. Prosecutors rested their case this morning. The defense's first witness was an employee at the store where Hunter Biden purchased the gun in question. President Biden's brother James is at the courthouse and is expected to testify. The president's son is facing 3 charges connected to that 2018 purchase. 2 are related to accusations that he made false statements about his drug use. CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane has been covering this trial for us. He's outside the courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware. Scott, walk us through the testimony we're hearing in court so far today.
As the afternoon began, Lindsay, this 6-man, 6-woman Delaware jury seemed to be making peace with the fact this is going to be a 2-week enterprise. This is not going to wrap up today for them. The defense opened this first ever defense in a criminal trial involving a president's son with gun store employees. And the first one was the employee who, in 2018, during those impactful days, ran the background check on Hunter Biden's gun purchase. You'll recall Hunter Biden has pleaded not guilty to 3 charges, including 2 charges of making a false statement. What the feds have alleged is he gave false information on that application, on the background check form, not checking the box to say he was a user or addict of drugs. What the defense tried to get out of this witness, this gun store background check runner, was that there was a lack of perfection on the first submission of that form, that it went back out to the sales floor, it came back to him a second time, and things had changed. The chain of custody was unclear between the first time and the second time, so they're raising at least some questions about the integrity of the form. That's where they've started their defense. But this is ultimately a defense that's likely to transition at some point today, Lindsay, to members of the Biden's family, potentially, including James Biden.
So, Scott, is that a sort of character witness testimony? And then also, could we expect Hunter Biden himself on the stand?
They have not ruled out the possibility of Hunter Biden taking the stand, but the members of the family would potentially be there to reinforce his character, but also what he was and what he was doing in 2018. You'll recall the prosecutors brought up 3 women from Hunter Biden's life to talk about Hunter Biden in 2018, and they painted a very ugly picture. The depths of addiction, broken relationships, and eventually yesterday, the gun, near drug residue, according to one of the witnesses. Hunter Biden's team now gets to call their witnesses to paint their picture of Hunter Biden in 2018.
The president was asked about whether he had ruled out a pardon for his son. What did he say?
The president answered point of blank, yes, when asked, have you ruled out a pardon for your son? Which has any number of connotations. First of all, it's quite a contrast from former President Trump, who pardoned many of his closest allies in the final days of his presidency and has promised to pardon the January 6th Capitol rioters. But it also reinforces something, Lindsay, doesn't it? This case here of Hunter Biden in Wilmington, Delaware, comes with the possibility of prison time if he is convicted by this jury. These are federal felonies, and it's certainly worth noting. When the federal government prosecutes defendants criminally, they have a heck of a batting average. They tend to win when they go to trial.
Scott MacFarlane, thank you.